guys, what's poppin'? Okay, um, I'm doing this video because a lot of times, especially myself, the problem with me is that since I have tiny ears, my ear canal is very small and narrow. So because of that, my ears end up getting clogged a lot. And another thing is I can't use Q-tips because it makes my ears worse. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys some home remedies and other little tips and tricks to help you guys to flush out your ears if they feel clogged up or um they feel like itchy or like you feel like they kind of hurt, like as if you're getting an ear infection, like an ear infection is starting. um there are a few things that you can try that works for me. But you can't be afraid to do it because it's not gonna hurt you. Believe me, I've been doing this for years, and it works every single time. It really does. You just have to figure out the best thing that works for you. Sorry, give me a second with sirens. So there's a couple of things that you're gonna do because it's kind of a process to do this. Um, you're gonna have to do all of them in a row, and then it starts to get easy. Once you're done, like with the process, and your ears finally feel unclogged and opened up, you know, you won't have to do all these steps all over again. You could maintain keeping your ears open after that easily. But to get your ears fully cleaned out and flushed out, these are the steps you're gonna have to do. It's gonna be the one time, and like I said, after that, it'll be easier to maintain keeping your ears unclogged and open. Um, Now, one thing you guys need to remember is do not use Q-tips. I know people are gonna say they've been using Q-tips for years. I don't give a shit. Do not use Q-tips for the simple fact, honestly, it's gonna make your wax build up. It's gonna make it worse. Every time you stick a Q-tip in your ear, it's gonna push the wax further in the back. No, I don't use Q-tips ever. What I do though, I do take Q-tips though, and what you're gonna do with the Q-tips, you don't shove them in your ear. What you do is you clean around the outside of the hole and just a little bit, put it in a little tiny bit, and twist it to clean the outside. That's it, around the outside of the hole. That's it. You just, because the wax is gonna, the wax does come out. It comes out to the opening on its own. You don't have to shove the Q-tip in, because what's gonna happen, it's gonna get jam packed in there, and it's gonna get hard as a rock. It's gonna turn hard, and then you're gonna have a problem hearing. It's gonna get compacted in there. It's like you're shoving the wax in there, letting it get caked up. And that's a bad thing, because your ears are gonna constantly get clogged up all the time. No, the Q-tip, you put it in just the tip, just to clean the outside of the hole right here. You just use it to clean the outside. Yeah. Okay, so that's the first thing. I want to get that out of the way before I tell you what to do, the steps of what you can do. I've been doing this for years, and it works golden. Now, like I said, you can't be afraid to do this because it's not going to hurt you. Like I said, I've been doing it for years, and it works really well. Okay, the first step is of several steps. The first step, what you're going to do is get a rag, a small rag. Make sure it's dry. I mean, you could get paper towel or napkins or whatever, but I go with the rags. Okay, so what you're gonna do first, you're gonna get a bottle of peroxide. Okay. Now, you could put a little bit in a cup, a little tiny cup. If you have a small cup, like a shot glass or something, it would probably be good to put it like in a little tiny cup or whatever you have. Because all you're gonna need is just a little bit. Now you're gonna pour the peroxide in the cup, in a little tiny cup. Maybe like half full. And put it in the microwave for about like 30 seconds. All right, you want to warm it up, heat it up. Okay, after you do that, let it just feel it because you want it to be too hot, but you want it to be hot, just tolerable. You don't want to burn your fucking ear, but it has to be hot, a little hot, and you have to be able to tolerate it. You can't have it to be too hot. Now you're gonna take the cap from the peroxide. What you're gonna do is pour the heated up peroxide inside the cap. You're gonna fill up the cap. You're gonna lay down, pour it in your ear till it fills up. You have to fill up your whole ear. What you're gonna do, you're gonna lay on your side like that. When you dump it in, you're gonna feel it. Even if it drains out a little bit, have your rag on this side. This way, if it drips down, it's gonna catch it. Because some of it's gonna overflow. You're gonna overflow a little bit. Make sure you have the rag there to catch it when it comes down, dripping down your neck. Okay, so you're gonna lay on your side for about 10 minutes. You gotta time it. Stay there about a good 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure you set your timer before you lay down and do all that first. Set the timer. And then once you pour it in, start the clock. Lay there, watch TV. I don't care what you do for that 15 minutes. Occupy yourself 15 minutes. Okay, once you do that, you're going to have to drain it, obviously. So you take the rag. Before you move, take the rag, but you're still laying sideways. Cover the rag over your ear like this. Keep your hand there and slowly turn this way and then lay on the bed flat. Now, while that's flat, you're going to take a capful and you're going to pour it in this ear. You're going to do the same thing for another 15 minutes. Set the timer again. You're going to do it on this side for another 15 minutes. Okay. It's going to itch a little bit because you're going to feel the bubbling and everything. You're going to hear it like snap, crackle, pop inside your ear. It's going to be like a bag of cereal going on. Rice Krispies. And it's going to itch a little bit. It's going to tickle because you're going to feel the popping. You're going to hear it. You're going to feel it. That's the infection and everything. And plus, it's also loosening up the wax. That's what it's doing. Okay. After that, then when the 15 minutes is up, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to take the rag, lay back on this side, and you're going to drain it. Once again, you're going to drain it out for 15 minutes. You have to lay on that side for 15 minutes. Don't lay there and be like, okay, well, it drained out. No. When you lay on that side, you got to time it for 15 minutes. Let it drain. Fill it up for 15 minutes. Let it drain for 15 minutes. The same with this side. Fill it up 15 minutes. Let it drain for 15 minutes. Put your Netflix on, movies, whatever you're doing. Make sure you lay there. You got something to occupy you. Watch a movie or something. Okay, after that is step 2. Okay, the next step after that, what you're going to do is next. I got the wrong one, but I'm going to end up showing you guys what you do now. Okay, there's several ways to do this, but this is actually the easiest, what works for me the best. This is now how you're going to end up flushing your ear out. This is the syringe flush. This is the power flush is what I call it. Now, how this works, you can do it over the sink or whatever, but it makes a mess. You get it all over your shirt when it comes out your ears and shit. Your shirt and shit gets all wet. Easiest way to do this when you're getting ready to take a bath, okay? Fill up the tub with hot water as normal, like you're going to take a bath. Okay, fill up the tub. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to have to buy an empty syringe. Okay, kind of like this. I got the wrong size. It's gonna look like this. Okay, this was 10 milliliters. I got the, hold up. Okay. See, this, I got the wrong size. This is 10 milliliters. What you want is at least, which you can buy this from eBay for like 70 something cents. What the size you want is about a 20 mLs. All right, it's already starting to erase from the water. I don't know if you can see it down there. And it shows a little tiny 10. I don't know. But this is the wrong size. You want a 20. Okay? Like I said, you can buy this online like 70 something cents. It's cheap. Okay, now what you're gonna do once you fill up the tub, I mean, yeah, it's gonna make a little bit of mess. You'll probably get some wax sticking to you. You're gonna have to take a shower when you're done doing this. Okay, you wanna take the syringe. You're gonna do this for about 5 minutes. What you're gonna do, make sure there's nothing in the water. It's plain water. Do not put bubbles. Do not put salt, nothing. Make sure it's just regular tap water. You fill up the tub, regular water. No soap, shampoo, nothing. Make sure the water is clean water. Fill up the syringe really quick. You're going to have to constantly keep doing it fast. Fill up the syringe with the water all the way. This tip, the tip right here, you're going to put it, it's going to go inside. Don't worry about hurting yourself because this part right here is gonna block it. You can't go any further than the tip. The whole tip is gonna go in. That's what you want to do. You want to put it inside there, like this, and just push the water in. Do it really fast. Okay, so me, like this is how I do it when I do it. Like I said, this is the wrong size though. You go in the water like this, and then in the water, keep doing that. And push it hard so it shoots it inside your ear. Now, while you're doing this, you're not going to see it, but you will see it in the tub. Your wax is going to slowly start to fall out of your ear. It's going to come out. It's going to pretty much shoot out your ear. Doing this way, it's the power surge of the water that's getting shot inside your ear. It's causing it to shoot out of your ear. And you're going to see chunks of like orange, yellow, whatever the fuck your wax color is. You're going to see little chunks of it floating in the water when you're doing this. Like I said, it is going to be a little nasty, but it works. Keep doing that like this. 5 minutes. Set the timer if you need to, because you have to give it time to get softened up enough for it to break into pieces and come out your ear. It's gonna work, I guarantee you. And then do the same thing with this side. Pull it like that. I mean, just do it as fast as you can. Like, shove it in as fast as you can. The power is going to cause the wax to come shooting out. Okay. After that, and all you're going to do is just, while you're there, just stick your finger. So this way they'll lose, like if there's any water still left, there's any loose in there. What you want to do after you do that, if you feel you're going to be able to tell. If your ear still feel clogged, keep doing it a few more minutes. And then what you're going to do is pop your ears. A lot of you know how to do that. Just like hold your nose and your mouth closed and like blow till you make your ears pop. You can tell if it works and your ears suddenly feel open and you can hear fine. Okay, it worked. Last thing, okay, these are expensive. I ended up getting this from a doctor a while back, like several years back. But they do sell it online. It is a little bit pricey. It's about like 50 something dollars. What you're gonna get is this set of eardrops. Now, how this is gonna work? This is called a Acetosol HC. Now you're gonna see it right there. That's it right there. Okay. This is gonna run you about 50, a little over $50. It is pricey. But this works like magic too. What this does, there's a certain kind of acid in here. And it's acidic acid. So what the acid in this is gonna do, you put about, let me see, I think it was like 2 drops. Let me see if I remember right. Well, no, I don't remember. I think it was like 2 drops. You only take like 2 drops. I think it was 2. What you do, put this in your ear, 2 drops, and the easiest way to keep it from coming out, like what I did, is a little trick. Take a Q-tip, pull off the cotton from the one end of the Q-tip, and like mess with it with your fingers, roll it into a ball, and you can use that as a plug to plug your ear. So when you put these drops, put 2, make sure you're laying down, put 2 drops of this in your ear, put the cotton ball, the little ball of the Q-tip, put it as like a plug, stick it in your ear, like right, so it holds it. Then just leave it there. You have to leave it there for a while, and then just make sure you keep it there. Leave it there probably for like about an hour or 2, and just don't even think about it. Leave the cotton there. Go about your business. Continue doing whatever you got to do. Then after like an hour or 2, you can take the cotton out. What this does, the acid, it also breaks up the wax. It melts the wax, literally. That's what the acid is going to do. It's going to melt the wax away. So after probably like about a week, you're literally not going to have any wax in your ear. This shit is going to melt it. And you're going to see like a big difference right away. So these drops literally work like the best thing I've ever tried. Like literally. And I had to go to a doctor to get this. But fortunately, they do sell this online where you don't have to go see a doctor. But like I said, it's a little bit pricey because you're going to get it over the counter. If you don't want to go see a doctor and get a prescription, you probably wouldn't have to pay anything. But if you're the type of person like my woman, you don't like going to doctors, you could buy this over the counter. It's just going to be a little bit pricey. It's going to be like 53 something and change. Maybe you might be able to find it a little bit under 50, maybe like 40 something. You just have to shop around a little bit. But that's gonna literally, that shit melts the fucking wax. So that's about it. I mean, your ears will start to feel a lot better, like way, way, way better. I guarantee you. That's only the first steps you need to do. And then after that, like I said, once your ears are all cleaned out after that, you could only just stick to the drops. You don't have to do the ear flushing anymore. You can avoid all of that. The other previously 3 steps. All you need to do is just put like 1 or 2 drops in your ear, probably like once a month if you want, for a couple of hours. Just put 2 drops in your ear to maintain the wax balance in your ears, and you should be good to go after that. So, yeah, that's about it, you guys. So I hope this video helped you. And I'll just leave this video here. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Anytime y'all want to be notified of a new video, just hit that post notification bell down below. And until next time, laters. Peace.